Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's 3rd down and inches. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the single back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Sooners will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's looking to scramble. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
The offensive line here opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Try to catch the defense with the draw. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And the Rebels will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Or it's snapped to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the running back takes the handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking right. This one caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. 2nd down after that previous play. They try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Just ran away from the defense. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's McCoy. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. The Rebels come to the line in a hurry up. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 6. Better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that 1st down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The Sooners pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with a receiver here. Here's a target, and it's complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal for the 8. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's 2nd down here. Same tailback, another carry. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play. Now, 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. No huddle here for the offense. Ball handed off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage. The Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Bringing it out. It's Edwards. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll hand it off. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. A screen to the wide receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Crucial third down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a fourth down.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Offense is putting on a show here early.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the Utmans. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. And the ball to the ground. Recovered by the offense and good for first down yardage.
Wow, that is big time away.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Sooners have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Got him. He's sacked.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. Dump off caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They come to the line on 3rd down, try to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Keeping it on the ground here. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. scores! Touchdown, Oklahoma. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone, the touchdown. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the right here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And on the carry, he's heading left. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Can he make it to the marker? Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Coach deciding to go for the 2-point conversion to tie this score right here. Quarterback drops back. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
2nd down play coming up. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. You cannot be serious. The head coach going for it. Backed up to his own end zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds his man. Has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Sooners hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's a handoff testing the middle. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oklahoma. They jump in front here in the fourth. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. And receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short game.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that two-point play.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the run, it's Stevens. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. The Rebels looking to run some tempo here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And in first down, right back to the running game. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackle just short of the goal line at the one. What a run. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They tackle him about the 14.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
We'll give it to the running back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Rebels come up to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
There's nothing more that...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. Turner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a pretty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Here's the toss play now, running left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailbacks got it again. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short in the plus 27. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And it's a kneel down. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. And the quarterback just takes a knee. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Now the delay penalty backed the offense up closer to their own goal line.
Don't let him back out.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he's going to bring it out. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.